Crocodiles are amazing animals. They are large reptiles that have lived on Earth for a very long time. In fact, their ancestors were around during the time of the dinosaurs. This makes them one of the oldest animal groups still alive today, true living fossils that have perfected the art of survival over millions of years. They are closely related to birds and dinosaurs, which might seem surprising, but it's true. These powerful creatures are found in the warm tropical waters of Africa, Asia, Australia, and the Americas, where they are the top predators in their environments. They are a symbol of wild, untamed nature. It is very common for people to mix up crocodiles and their close relatives, the alligators. However, there are some simple ways to tell them apart just by looking at their heads. Crocodiles usually have long, pointy snouts that are shaped like the letter V. Alligators, on the other hand, have wider, more rounded snouts that look like the letter U. Another big clue is their teeth. When a crocodile closes its mouth, you can see both its upper and lower teeth, especially a large fourth tooth on the lower jaw that sticks out. For alligators, when their mouth is shut, you can only see their top teeth because their lower teeth fit inside the upper jaw. These incredible reptiles are part of a larger family called crocodilians, which also includes caimans and gharials. Crocodiles, as a distinct group separated from alligators and caimans about 55 million years ago, evolving into the diverse species we see today. They have adapted perfectly to a semi-aquatic lifestyle, meaning they are comfortable both in the water and on land. Their tough, scaly skin acts like a suit of armor, protecting them from harm. Every feature of a crocodile, from its powerful tail to its sharp teeth, is a product of millions of years of evolution, making it one of nature's most successful survivors. Their ancient lineage gives them a special place in the animal kingdom. They have witnessed incredible changes on our planet, from the rise and fall of other species to massive shifts in climate and geography. Through it all, they have endured. Understanding these creatures is like looking back in time, offering us a window into a prehistoric world. They are not just simple reptiles, they are a living connection to the deep history of life on Earth. Their survival story is a powerful reminder of nature's resilience and its ability to create perfectly adapted animals that can stand the test of time. Crocodiles come in many different sizes, from quite small to absolutely gigantic. The smallest species is the dwarf crocodile, found in West and Central Africa. These little guys usually grow to about 1.5 meters long, which is about the height of a teenager. On the other end of the scale, we have the saltwater crocodile, the largest reptile in the world. These massive predators can grow up to 7 meters long and weigh more than a ton, heavier than a small car. The saltwater crocodile also holds the record for the strongest bite force ever measured in an animal, at an incredible 3,700 pounds per square inch. That's powerful enough to crush bone with ease. Crocodiles are masters of the ambush hunt, using patience and surprise to catch their prey. They are perfectly adapted for this style of hunting. Their eyes and nostrils are located on the very top of their heads. This clever design allows them to hide almost their entire body underwater, with only their eyes and nose peeking out above the surface. They can wait for hours, completely still, for an unsuspecting animal to come to the water's edge to drink. This strategy makes them incredibly effective hunters, able to catch a wide variety of prey, from fish and birds to large mammals like zebras and wildebeest. Their senses are also finely tuned for hunting in the water. Crocodiles have excellent night vision thanks to a special layer of crystals behind their eyes, which helps them see in the dark. They also have a clear third eyelid that can slide across the eye, acting like a pair of goggles so they can see clearly underwater. But their most amazing sense might be on their snout. Their skin is covered in thousands of tiny bumps called dermal pressure receptors. These receptors are more sensitive than human fingertips, and can detect the smallest ripples and pressure changes in the water, helping the crocodile locate prey even when it can't see it. When a crocodile decides to strike, it happens with explosive speed. Although they may look slow and lazy on land, some species can run up to 17 kilometers per hour for short distances. In the water, they are even faster. Using their immensely powerful tails to propel them forward, they can swim at speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour. This combination of patience, incredible senses, and explosive power makes them one of the most successful predators on the planet. Their hunting technique is a perfect example of how evolution has shaped them into nature's ultimate survivors. Crocodiles are found in a variety of watery homes across the globe. Most species prefer to live in freshwater environments like rivers, lakes, and wetlands. However, some are specially adapted to handle salt. The saltwater crocodile is famous for its ability to live in brackish estuaries and even travel across the open ocean. They have special salt glands on their tongues that help them filter out excess salt from their bodies, allowing them to thrive in marine environments. The American crocodile, found in North and South America, is another species that can tolerate salt water, making its home in coastal areas, mangrove swamps, and lagoons. Even though they are fearsome predators, crocodiles can be surprisingly social animals. They are known as gregarious reptiles, which means they often live in large groups. It is common to see many crocodiles basking in the sun together on a riverbank or tolerating each other's presence during feeding times. During the mating season, their social interactions become even more interesting. Male crocodiles will try to attract females by producing a deep, rumbling sound called a bellow. This low-pitched call is so powerful it can make the ground shake and cause the water on their backs to dance and vibrate. Males will often fight each other to win the right to mate with females. Crocodile parenting is another fascinating aspect of their behavior. After mating, the female crocodile will build a nest out of mud and vegetation on the riverbank. She lays her eggs inside this mound, which helps protect them from predators and keep them at the right temperature. The mother is a dedicated guardian and will stay near the nest to defend it from any threats, such as monitor lizards or other animals that might try to eat the eggs. This protective behavior is crucial for the survival of the next generation of these incredible reptiles, showing a level of care not often associated with reptiles. When the baby crocodiles are ready to hatch, they start making chirping sounds from inside their eggs. The mother hears their calls and carefully digs them out of the nest. In a display of incredible gentleness, she may even use her powerful jaws to crack open the eggs or carry the tiny hatchlings in her mouth down to the water's edge. She continues to protect her young for the first 1 to 2 years of their lives, guarding them from predators like large fish, birds, and even other crocodiles. This maternal care gives the young crocodiles a much better chance of surviving to adulthood. As apex predators, crocodiles play a very important role in keeping their natural environments healthy and balanced. They sit at the top of the food chain, which means they help control the populations of other animals. By preying on a variety of species, they prevent any single group from becoming too numerous and overwhelming the ecosystem. They often prey on sick or weak animals, which helps keep the gene pool of their prey species strong. Their presence is a sign of a healthy river or wetland system. Without crocodiles, the delicate balance of their habitats could be seriously disrupted, affecting many other plants and animals. Unfortunately, these magnificent survivors are facing serious dangers in the modern world. Many crocodile species are threatened by human activities. Habitat loss is one of the biggest problems, as forests are cleared and wetlands are drained for farming and development. The construction of dams can also change river flows, destroying the places where crocodiles live and breed. Pollution from mining and industry can poison their water sources. In many parts of the world, crocodiles have also been hunted for their skin and meat, which has pushed some species to the brink of extinction. Several crocodile species are now critically endangered, including the Philippine crocodile, the Orinoco crocodile, and the Cuban crocodile. This means they are at a very high risk of disappearing forever. The Philippine crocodile is one of the rarest in the world, with only a few hundred individuals left in the wild. However, there is hope. Conservation programs are working hard to save these animals. In the Philippines, a project started in 1999 has been very successful. By creating protected sanctuaries, educating local people, and releasing captive-bred crocodiles, the local population has started to recover, showing that conservation efforts can make a real difference. Protecting crocodiles is about more than just saving a single species. It's about protecting the entire ecosystem they call home. When we work to save crocodiles, we also save the rivers, lakes, and wetlands that are vital for countless other animals, and for people too. These ancient reptiles have survived for millions of years, but their future now depends on us. By respecting their place in the natural world and working to reduce the threats they face, we can ensure that these ultimate survivors continue to thrive for generations to come, reminding us of the wild and wonderful history of our planet.